Check.
Checking.
And it seems to work.
All right. Well, I'm feeling the glow. I like the red glow, though.
Yeah. I want the red glow.
I have more of an angry glow.
No.
Just in my hands.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we're back on the sofa.
Can I have a red halo?
Yeah. I mean, I guess
I could just like hit shit with my head.
Just bash your head. Constantly bash your head. I'm 100% down for that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Welcome back to Shaolin Sofa. I'm Max.
I'm Dan.
And we've just been watching an old classic.
Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon.
This is one of my favorite movies.
Oh yeah.
Just like of all time. It's weirdly like it's a bad like B movie, but it's got heart. It's sort of like it's a kung fu movie and it's like an 80s comedy kung fu movie.
Yeah, I mean, you can't have a genre mashup without it kind of being mostly a B movie.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, with some exceptions.
But this one, is just like I don't know why it grabs me,
Yeah.
But I love this movie. I love Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. It's just a fun flick.
It's got an awesome cast. No, it really does. They most of them didn't do shit after this, but for this movie, they're very good.
Yeah, so it's all right.
Yeah.
It's
the soundtrack is all over the place because this is like the supposedly the rebirth of Motown again, and I'm not sure it went that well, but this isn't my genre or era, so tell me I'm wrong.
So The Last Dragon, starring Timac, and Vanity, and actually the dad is somebody who's been around. I've seen him in a bunch of other stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of faces you like recognize, but they're always the side players.
Right. It's got one of the greatest villains in an 80s movie of all time. Yeah. Shonuff the Shogun. Who's the guy who plays him?
That's Julius Curry.
Julius Curry just kicks all kinds of ass. Oh my god, I forgot to look up what that other dude's name is.
Yeah.
He's like an evil black dude in Enter the Dragon.
Oh shit!
Because he's like a tall,
he's
like
not evil. He was one of the good guys.
No. Julius Curry is like the evil version of.
Shit.
And I can't remember his name. I'm looking it up right now.
Damn it, man! You waited until we're actually talking.
Yeah, I meant to look it up earlier
on the thing. Now we look like we don't know what the hell we're talking about.
That's most of the time. Jim Kelly.
Yeah, okay. There you go. Like, I should have remembered that. I remember John Saxon.
Right? Oh, no, but he's like
Where's my luggage?
Evil Jim Kelly, or, Afro Samurai is based off Jim Kelly anyway, but he's like an evil Afro Samurai.
Like every Japanese, like, black martial arts samurai guy is based off of Jim Kelly.
Yeah. But, he's like a lankier, dude, but he also does karate. Shonuff is just the best.
Yeah.
He's the baddest, the meanest.
He was such a cool actor too. Like I highly recommend anybody listening to this to check out the Adventures of Briscoe County Jr. with Bruce Campbell
sake.
And the one really bad guy that I really like as the bad guy in things. The Untouchables dude, your
Sean
friend
Connery?
died screaming like a stuck Irish pig, and then he gets launched off the roof. That guy.
But all right, well, check out the Adventures of Briscoe County Jr.
Yeah,
but we watched The Last Dragon, which is about Bruce Leeroy.
Yes,
and in his quest to
find a new master.
I think he wanted to become a master.
Well, yeah, but his quest is to find a new master, and then he realizes at the end, spoilers for
if you haven't seen this
movie,
40-year-old movie.
Yeah, he actually is a master now,
yes,
and everybody around him knows this but him.
So, at the beginning, you see him doing his little training sequence, and he's obviously got karate skill.
I didn't see him do the training sequence.
You only missed 14 seconds of the training sequence. I'm sorry for starting the movie early. I could not wait. But so you follow him when his master says, "There's nothing more I can teach you."
Yeah.
So go forth and you got to attain the next level on your own. So he goes back home. And that's when we get introduced to Shonuff, and like this is the best movie. I wish movie theaters were like this.
Yeah, like if movie theaters were like the one in this film, like I would love them as much as Max does now.
Yeah, I mean I already love movie theaters, but if freaking karate fights broke out in the I'm so unprofessional.
But yeah, like they're in the theater and just like various fights just break out in the theater.
Yeah,
and that it is such a what would you call it? Like a real life montage of what's going on the screen there. It's
right, yeah.
It's
everything's playing out the same. It's a reflection of
there you go.
The movie that's playing, which is
like a diorama of what's going on the screen.
But Shonuff shows up with his crew, and he's just causing all kinds of ruckus. And then, like 3 dudes try to fight him, and they all get their asses kicked. And the one dude who actually lands a kick on Shonuff, Shonuff grabs his ankle, like breaks it 4 different ways, and then he's like, no, he's biting it. Nice. Oh man, it's great. So that's when you meet Shonuff. He's rocking like football pads.
Yeah.
And he's got these crazy Venetian shade glasses.
The Japanese flag in the middle.
Yeah. I really want a pair of those sunglasses. That's what's up. But it's just over the top, and it's really awesome.
I love that in that scene, like his gang are all doing their thing, like who's the baddest, Shonuff, and the one kid is just like snickering at him the whole time. That's some good shit. Like everybody else in the audience is either like, oh dude, shut up, or oh wow, this guy's real cool,
right? And the kid's like, man, you ain't nothing. He's like, I know who can beat you, Bruce Leeroy.
Bolo you.
And that's the funny thing too, because like the kid yells at him like, and he's just a kid, right? So kids say stupid shit all the time. But Shonuff is like, who the fuck said that?
And the other guy like rushes the kid like, I got him, boss.
They're gonna beat this kid up, which I appreciate.
That's fine. It's like later on, when Leroy's brother gets stuck in the trash can.
Right. Oh, good time.
They don't just like throw him in there. They like lift him up and like just gently lower him.
Yes, that is like the nicest placing into a trash can of a human being that I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's no Superfly ending here.
No, it's almost as good as when there's a fight scene around a car, and normally when you throw someone through the car window, there's glass that breaks. The window is open, and Bruce Leroy puts this guy through it like kind of gently. Like,
the same scene.
Just hang out here for a second.
Leroy kicks the dude in the back seat.
Yes,
who's getting out. The dude just like does 3 rolls and like goes out the other door.
Outside the car. Yeah, he's like, man, I did that on purpose.
It's perfectly fine.
I dig Shonuff's handlebar mustache.
Yeah, it's very cool.
But
you think he would have grown a Fu Manchu if he?
No, that would have been too much.
If he could grow it,
that would have been too much. I think
I'd have a Fu Manchu if I could grow it.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you could, but I'm like for the movie, he's already wearing leopard print over his freaking giant shoulder pads. I mean, come on, dude.
And he's got the what is that? A lotus flower?
Yes.
Too, the shogunate kind of thing going on.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Like he leaves no stone.
No shoulder pads here. That's just his shoulders.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's just a trip. The movie is funny. The action sequences for the time are not that bad. Like now they're very, very dated, obviously, but it's still watchable. I mean,
they're pretty good though. Still,
yeah. What I liked is more like it seemed more technical. You know, like when you see him. Like, you know, he grabs somebody and, you know, does a move on them. Like, you see, like, what's going on. Like, I kind of dug that. Like, it's...
Because now when you get those kind of action scenes, like more often than not, it's all done in, like, shaky cam.
Yeah, you know. I think the John Wick guys are kind of doing a little less shaky cam and you still see a lot of the action.
Very cool. But I'm talking like you know the Jason Bourne movies. And those,
no, Jason. The first Jason Bourne is the worst. There's
fighting. Got to grab that camera and take it around, man.
It's
it's
so the fighting is okay, but it's not like you don't expect John Wick. Okay, that's not what this movie's gonna give you.
But it is solid. It looks like, you know, hits connect or not, you know, but it looks like it's, you know, supposed to look, not like you know, if you go a little worse in production, you start running into like you know the human tornado Dolomite kind of thing, right? You know, where Rudy Ray Moore obviously didn't know any kind of martial art, but
and not only did he not know
sure
any kind of martial arts, he didn't hire anybody who knew any martial arts either.
Dude, that shit costs money. Come on,
fair. That's fair. Like he didn't have any friends who knew martial arts either. So they obviously, you know, did some work because everyone who's supposed to know karate seems like they know karate.
Yeah, I mean it's passable for the hour and a half film, you know,
right? For sure. Oh my God, this guy in the pink.
Not only are you wearing a pink, you know, tank top, but
it's a crop.
You got a good like 5 inches of your belly hanging out there.
Fat, white, hairy belly. All right. I'm sorry, I was mesmerized by that dude's beauty. And that dude's beauty. It's
all right. We barely talked about the Motown in this.
Either. Yeah, I mean, it's very gaudy. Like, the music is... it's 80s. It's like...
Yeah,
but
it's like... It's not bad, but it wasn't enough to make... Like, I get the feeling that this film was supposed to be a vehicle for like Motown to be awesome, and it just happened to have kung fu, so people could come and see it.
Yeah,
and it turned backwards. Like people watch this now because of the Shogun of Harlem, and not because of, you know, anything Motown related.
No, the music is not. You know, Michael Jackson isn't on this mug. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. it's just not that. The Vanity is the female lead, and I don't know if she was supposed to be the rising star.
I think she was.
And this is the only thing I've ever heard of her in. You know, and this includes music, so that's that.
I think I've seen a record once.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
In passing, in a clearance bin somewhere, but.
Oh
man. Yeah. So, all right. So the other villain is Eddie Arcadian.
Yes.
Who might be the same guy in Wayne's World.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting, because he also owns arcades in both.
All right. Well, hopefully it is. Like, I really like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's like a shared world.
But Eddie Arcadian is an arcade magnate.
Sure.
He's made his fortune in arcades, and now he's trying to promote his girlfriend as a music pop star,
sex symbol.
Yeah, and she's terrible.
It's not going too well.
No, like, well, she's just awful.
Like, he's kind of like the main antagonist white dude, like you would see in the Rudy Ray Moore movies. Except more palatable to a mainstream audience.
Yeah.
That's how I see him, because he's a complete dick.
100%.
And you really don't like him, but he's not as bad as, like, calling up the Klan or something. No, in a Moore movie.
It doesn't ever become about race here. No. And race is really funny in this movie because, like, all the black people want to be Asian. All the Asians want to be black, and and it's just this weird thing that's going on.
Well, I mean, it could be a running theme, like nobody is comfortable with their own race, and they want to, like grass is greener on the other side.
Yeah.
Kind of
thing. Yeah. But it's just hilarious to me because Bruce Leroy, he wears a coolie hat. He's wearing the full on like Japanese robes. Are those Chinese? Is that Chinese?
I think so.
Chinese.
Chinese.
Because everything is kung fu, even though they're doing karate.
Yeah. Shogun guy is mostly Japanese.
Yeah.
Like he tries for a kimono.
Right.
Over his football pads.
God, I'm just gonna wear football pads.
Screw it. Not conspicuous at all.
With a cameo music from DeBarge.
Oh yeah.
No, it's but yeah, so it's funny to me because Bruce Leroy is trying to full on be Chinese, and then he has to on his quest he goes to find Sum Dum Goy.
Yes.
The master, the sage of wisdom, and
who lives in a fortune cookie factory.
Yes. But there's like three Asian guys who are working there, and they're all like trying real hard to be black.
Like they can't figure out how to play crap.
They're doing like dance.
Yeah.
They got this freaking choreographed dance they're doing to some hip hop music outside.
It's not even hip hop. No, that's old time funk.
Yeah, it was more like funk.
Which is fine, but you know.
It's all good. But in the new movie it'd be hip hop.
Yeah. Well, maybe.
But yeah, so Bruce Leroy he's trying, he's looking everywhere to find Sum Dum Goy, and he runs into Vanity, who's Laura Charles. Laura Charles in this movie is her name.
Yeah.
The character's name. But he saves her from Eddie Arcadian because Eddie is trying to. She's a DJ, and she's got like the hit
super hot nightclub.
Yeah, Seventh Heaven. And so he's like, I just need my girl's song to be played at Seventh Heaven, and then she'll take off. And so he's trying to get Laura Charles to play the music video. But instead of like setting up a business meeting and like paying money and you gotta like signing contracts, he's like kidnapping. That's the way I want to go.
Well, plus like he's got his mindset that it's gonna play at this club. Mm-hmm. But it's not really the right genre to play at this club.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't work at all.
I mean,
and also it's terrible.
I think DeBarge would be on the lower end of what you play here.
Yeah. Yeah. And so he kidnaps her, or tries to kidnap her, but Bruce Leroy's there. Bruce Leroy whoops all kinds of ass.
Yeah.
And this is the car scene we were just talking about. He fights like 4 dudes around this car. And then saves her, and then like this happens like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. No matter how like bizarre the rest of the film is, like the fight scenes have a modicum of like seriousness.
Mm-hmm. William H. Macy with the cameo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
He's the manager guy.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow.
Look how young I know, right?
That's amazing. Okay.
Oh my goodness. So again, like this cast is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But so throughout the movie, she's getting kidnapped and he's rescuing her, and he's on this he's on this quest to find the master and achieve the glow. Also,
Shonuff is trying to get him to fight.
Yeah, and he won't fight Shonuff. Like Shonuff shows up to his dojo,
even when Shonuff shows up to his dad's pizza place.
Yeah,
he just wrecks the place,
which is a great scene. And this is where the kid gets put in the trash can, but very gently.
Yeah, like they're just like breaking stuff, but they're breaking stuff very genteelly. Like, like Shonuff's first swing, it takes off like an edge of a table.
Yeah.
And his dad is like, no, not my table.
No, okay. Bruce Leroy, so Bruce Leroy's dad owns a pizza shop.
Yeah.
And like they're all, they're just in there working, and Shonuff shows up with his gang, and they start wrecking the place. But what I love is the mom in that scene. The mom is not taking nobody's shit. Like, Shonuff grabs the dad, and the mom is trying to come at Shonuff with this big old like pizza flipper.
Going up and over, yeah.
Yeah. And then like Shono's gang's breaking stuff in the restaurant, and she's like chucking pizza dough and pans at him. And, I was like, that's a good woman. You can't. That's not made. That's born. You know what I'm saying? Like she got steel in her. I dig it. But actually, though, what I do like about this,
not my pizza place,
right? Not my boy, not my pizza place. But what I like about this movie too is like all the women fight back.
Yeah,
like there's no straight up damsels. The like, first
even Vanity like tries.
Yeah, like when they're trying to kidnap her
and stuff. Yeah,
she kicks the door at somebody. She has some good moves. I was like, all right, like fight, always fight. Like if someone's trying to fuck with you, you fight them.
Life lessons from Max.
Yeah, totally. But no, it's cool. I just thought that was good too. Like there's no just real like helpless maidens.
Yeah,
that's just bullshit. Like
actually, the helpless maiden is the one of the half Asian dude that gets locked in the
Johnny the fake. Johnny's like, he doesn't need to know how to fight because he looks Asian enough. He looks like Bruce Lee enough to where if he whoa a little bit, everyone gets scared. So like that's how he fronts. But it turns out at the end of the movie, he actually did learn how to fight.
Yes. By just watching Bruce Leroy. He's that damn good.
And like again, the comedy beats in this movie are really good too because like the scene, there's a scene where Johnny's explaining to Bruce Leroy his fighting style, which is not any style.
Yeah. And
the guy he's kind of sparring with throws a kick at him and catches him full on the face, and the dude just hits the ground like he's done. It was good. It's good stuff. Yeah. There's good comedy beats in here. And there's and like anything that's supposed to be kind of like dramatic is kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
The very end is very cheesy.
Yes.
But whatever.
What are you going to do?
But before that, you get to the final fight.
The final fight is what's up.
Yeah.
So it's a comedy movie. It's mostly comedy. Everyone's, like, anytime Bruce Leroy goes anywhere, like, they're all like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? And, as you go through the movie, it gets a little more and more serious. Yeah. Like the ending fight scene is, could have been out of like Lethal Weapon or whatever. It's like, it's an action fighting movie. It's not like a comedy anymore.
Except for the glow.
But the glow is serious though.
Could have been Krull.
Could have been what?
Krull, the sci-fi thing with the glaive. Never mind.
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
Nope,
it could have been enter sci-fi movie here.
Yes. The glow effect is not great, but it's the 80s.
Yeah.
What do you expect?
It's fine. I think it's fine because basically they probably scratched the negative and added some color.
Yeah. But like so Shonuff or let's see what's starting. Eddie Arcadian like hires a plethora of bad dudes to catch Bruce Leroy and kill him.
One of whom looks like the Iron Sheik, but has a collar and barks like a dog a lot.
Yeah, and then he puts his head through a table.
Yeah.
So he's using your fighting style.
And he gets paid double.
Is that why you want to bash
Yes.
Yes. Makes sense to me. So Bruce Leroy comes in and all the bad guys are fucking him up. But then Johnny and his crew show up with Ernie Reyes Jr., a 10-year-old Ernie Reyes Jr., and I mean, like the guy's obviously good. Like he was always good, but that it's showcased here. I think the split kick is the main thing where you're just like, damn, that kid's good.
He got some air there too.
Oh yeah, it's nice. And through the car. But
but then you've got Leroy versus Shonuff.
And that fight scene is pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, first Leroy kicks him through a door, and it looks like Shonuff is down, but no, it's just begun now, and his hands glow with the red glow.
Right. So that's the glow of anger.
Yes.
And ambition, I guess. And,
like a red lantern.
Right. Yeah. And so Shonuff starts fucking Bruce Leroy up with the red glow, and so Shonuff just wants Bruce Leroy to admit that he's the master because he's got he's got a glow.
But then Leroy has an epiphany.
Right, and it's a small montage.
Yes, because this movie is mostly told through montage.
Yes, there's like 4 or 5 solid montages in this movie. And a lot of cutting to Enter the Dragon. Like, they cut to Enter the Dragon a lot in this movie.
Yeah. Except the Chinese connection once, because he
the disguise.
Had to show him in disguise, yeah. But, Leroy realizes that he's the master.
Right.
And then he gets the yellow glow.
The true glow.
But it hits blue when
it's blue with yellow sparks.
Sure.
Maybe it's only because he's striking someone with the red glow.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he punches a regular person. It's just yellow.
It's like yellow and blue make green. I don't know.
Yeah. Who cares? But no, it's cool.
Yeah.
He gets the glow. He achieves. He realizes that he's the master, and reaches the next level, and beats Shonuff, and Eddie Arcadian.
Yes.
and it's really good. But I really dig this movie. It's so much fun to watch. Like it's still like, even though it's a bit dated, it's still just a bunch of fun to watch.
Yeah, I also agree. Like I dig this flick. It doesn't sound like it would work, but it does.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's like explaining it does not do it any justice.
No.
You really do need to watch it, and the hair. Oh my god!
Like we had like a 20-minute discussion about DeBarge's hair.
The Jerry curls were real, but it's just a lot of fun. I don't know about New Motown. I don't know about anything, but this movie is. If this is all you can hang your hat on, you still had a good day. Like it's not. Yeah. It's still just a lot of fun.
And the sets are done well too. Like the Arcadian's lair is this like really gaudy looks kind of like a penthouse suite.
Right.
Now, the Seventh Heaven set looks like a pretty high tech dance club.
Yeah, and it could have been a club. Like I would expect to see that somewhere in New York in the 80s.
True.
Like it's not unbelievable. It's not, and then people are breaking in all the time.
Yeah, because why not?
It's like this little kid is breaking in all the time. But it's
on the second floor through the roof apparently.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks like they're on street level.
Mike Starr is that guy's name.
Which one?
The Rock, the boxer who never made it. Eddie Arcadian's henchman.
Oh, okay.
So Mike Starr, you see that guy in a bunch
lot
of stuff.
Yeah.
Jim Moody plays the dad. You see him in a bunch of stuff. So the cast is just and Ernie Reyes Jr. It's just all over the place. Jr. But no, it's a good time. I when we decided it was like, okay, we're watching this movie next, I'm like, I have no problems with that at all. Like, I freaking love The Last Dragon.
Which rarely happens between us when we pick things. Like, Max, Flying Guillotine. He's like,
Flying Guillotine was fun, though.
Oh, yeah. I especially love the soundtrack when the old man's moving. It's like, don't. It's just cool. It's ominous and neat. Anyway.
Check out Shaolin Sofa episode on the Flying Guillotine if you want to see that one.
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, for real. That was the original Shaolin Sofa.
Yeah. I think fell apart. That was the original Shaolin futon sofa.
Yep. All right. So this movie it's better than the sum of its parts. It gets 3 out of 3 geeks for me because I love it. And I'm not ever gonna give it anything less than 3 out of 3 geeks.
I have to agree. Like I would almost go 2.5, but I could pretty much watch this anytime it's on.
Yeah.
So 3 geeks.
Yep. I check out The Last Dragon. It's just a lot of fun. It's just a lot of fun.
If you don't like it, then you don't like fun.
Right. And what's wrong with you?
Yes. Anyway,
go look, meditate, and try to achieve the glow.
with some old Motown.
Yeah,
but maybe better Motown.
Yeah, get some better Motown. You can do better than the Motown they put in this movie.
You got to go back further. It's okay.
But yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
We don't have another movie set in stone.
No.
But
no,
we'll definitely be back on the Shaolin sofa sooner than later. And do we have to sign up for this one?
I don't know. You're Max. I'm Dan.
I'm Max.
This has been Shaolin Sofa.
Catch you guys later. Recycle your droids.